I've been watching everybody do their year-end, journal flip-through things of their completed 2015 journals, and been enjoying that very much. Seen several people. Gina Ahrens always has some really good end-of-the-year journal flip-throughs, because she does, she completes a journal in a year. She just always has these really awesome completed journals. I don't really work that way. I don't start a journal and then go through and then finish it in a year's time or any kind of time frame. My rule of thumb is if that journal is still in my possession, it is never finished. I reserve the right to go back and change it or add something or whatever at any given time. So finished is relative in my world. But I do have some journals that I'm kind of putting on the back burner for now. I've worked on them throughout this past year, 2015 at least, and they're kind of, they're pretty much full. I guess some people would consider them finished, but to me they're just not currently active. Finished is just final, and I like options. So anyway, let me show you what I've got here. This one is my, I forget what I called this, scrap art junk journal. This one was made out of all the insides are 100% Happy Mail and gifts, stuff that other people have given me. None of this came from my own stash. And there is still room to add stuff in here. Some of these pages don't have a whole lot on them, but it's already so full that I'm going to kind of step back from it. I could keep going and do it, all the way around, make it one of those kind, because I have one of those already that I love, and that's usually, something that I like to do when they get this fat, but I don't have any place to put another big round one like that. So I'm just going to kind of step away from this, and I am going to make a new journal for Happy Mail stuff, but I'm going to make sure that I'll leave plenty of room to grow, because I didn't realize this was going to get so fat so fast. So, yes, I think I'll just do a quick flip while I babble so that you can see. And I did film some of my working on this from time to time. But this was a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun going through Happy Mail and, seeing what I could make out of what was included. And sometimes I just put little things in here that I wanted to keep but wasn't quite sure what I would do with them. So this is great. I'm definitely going to do this some more, or again, make this sort of maybe a yearly thing, like a Happy Mail journal of some sort. Because I really enjoyed this one. And I was amazed at how quickly it filled up. I really thought, oh, I'm just going to be adding little bits forever. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't do any, or maybe, I don't think I did. I don't think I did any kind of painting or wet media in here. It is all just collage and things, pockets and things like that. Which is nice, because several of these others I have over here are just full of messy paint. Fold outs. Woohoo! This was really a lot of fun. Did I already say that? I know, it's taking me longer to flip through it than I thought it would, and I'm already out of stuff to say. Okay. I did decide when I was going through my journals, to figure out which ones were finished and which ones were not. I kind of forget after a while what I've done, and I don't remember all the time, because I'm always trying new stuff, and I have just forgotten how much I really like those loose leaf binding journals, you know, where you just take flat sheets and bind them without folding them into signatures. Yeah, I had several of those on my shelf and pulled them out and went, oh, I need to do more of these. So I think I'm going to do some more of those and just have quite a few on hand and maybe give some away. I don't know. But I forgot how much fun they were. That's one thing about it. When you start accumulating a bunch of stuff and making a bunch of stuff, it's hard to keep up with. You forget. And then when you go back through your stuff, it's like all new because you've forgotten about it. Oh, the joys of memory loss. Yeah, it has its upsides, I suppose. I just glued some little bits in here earlier today, so they're kind of sticking. See, there's just a lot of goodness in here, huh? Okay, and that's it. So, I'm going to set this one aside. And, okay, these are all kind of paint wipe-off books and journals for no reason. That's what they are, or Zibeldonis. It means nothing. It's not any particular kind of journal. This was I think this was an, not anthropology. Anthropology? No. Free People? Looks more like Free People. I don't know. It was cataloged for clothes. And I don't know why, I just liked it. And then I glued scraps, you know, on it that I would be working on. And I did a little watercolor here and there, not for any particular reason at all. Just, you know, I liked it. I liked the way the magazine looked. I did some collage, some scraps on it, but then left bits of the magazine showing, or the magazine images. I put other images in there. I like to doodle on faces. And, well, I just didn't do anything with her. See? Room to grow. I can keep working on this. But I'm just kind of tired of it. And that's, you know, the journals that I do are never really finished as far as being completed. They're just at a point where, you know, they're pretty much done, or I'm tired of working on them. That's also another, she's got a little doodle coming out her nose. I don't know why. I really like to do that. I like to put doodle stuff coming out of models' noses. Oh no. So, anyway, yeah, that can also determine whether a journal is finished or not, or whether I keep working on it. I just get bored with it. I get tired of looking at it. You know, I'm not inspired by any of the pages anymore, so I'm done with that. Put that away. So, that's kind of where I am with that one. This is one of my favorite Zibeldonis, which is just a mishmash of everything, wiping off paintbrushes, collaging scraps, you know, got a candy wrapper, some junk mail, whatever that happens to cross my path comes in here. Or, you know, pictures from magazines. This lovely man was in a National Geographic, and that was a birthday card or something. So that's what this is. And this started out its life as a one of the American Science and Surplus catalogs that you get in the mail. So, here we go. Wrappers and magazine pages and scrap papers, painted papers, cutouts. Some of these were from a craft magazine, you know, like a Somerset Studio. These are some of the projects that I liked. They were pretty, so I cut them out and made them little collage elements. Junk mail. candy wrappers, yep, whatever. But this is also at a point where, you know, there's kind of something on every page, and I'm over it. And when I'm over it, I just kind of call it done. That's that. So, there's that one. And I think I have one more. Yeah, this one was my main paint brush wipe-off book that I used all last year. And it was one of the you know, loose leaf binding books that I did. I bound it loose leaf, and so the pages are not folded signatures, in other words. And these were just pieces of cardstock for the cover with some duct tape, and then inside it is both collage stuff and paint stuff, but very, very messy, because I did literally just open it to a random page and just wipe my brush off. But it's kind of cool how that can turn out over time, because the layers really build up. And I think there are some pages in here that were tipped in. You know, like this one I know I added, and sometimes I made like a tab out of a scrap. And there's a little bit of a sheen on it from the Mod Podge. I used, majority of the gluing down I did was with Mod Podge. And, you know, sometimes the pages would stick together if I forgot they were wet and shut the book, and then they just ripped all to shreds, and that was fine, because it kind of looks awesome. This, I believe, the pages started out as they were pages out of a magazine, a craft magazine, like probably a Somerset Studio, because I had a bunch of those that I repurposed. So there's little bits of the art from the magazine pages that kind of peeks through now and then. I didn't prep them in any way, didn't gesso first, because, you know, it was not that kind of journal. And this really was truly random. I gave no thought whatsoever as to where I was putting stuff. Just opened up a page and slapped stuff down. So some of them look, you know, accidentally awesome, and some of them are kind of, which is fine. Every time I turn the page, I'm just reminded of how much I really, really love this. Yeah, this is good stuff. So, there's that one. So I guess I'll call those my completed journals for 2015. And then for this year, I am, you know, I'll probably make some new ones. I usually have several in progress at the same time. But I'm also going to continue working on this one, which is another Zeebeldoni, just, you know, practicing, playing with techniques and gluing down junk and junk mail and doodles and parts and pieces of different projects and drop papers and paper napkin experiments and things like that. So this has got a lot of weird random goodies in it. Scrapbook paper scraps, and oh, I need to fix that. More napkins. These phone books, especially this size, are really great to work in. And I do glue a bunch of the pages together to make them sturdier. But yeah, they work pretty good. So, I will keep on with that till it's done. And this one, am I going to keep on with? Yes, I think this had some areas in it that needed to be finished. It's another American Science and Surplus Zibaldoni, which is just kind of a hodgepodge book, a mixture of all kinds of stuff. And I thought one of these was finished. Yeah, this one's got, yeah, okay, that was kind of a practice layout thing. Yeah, this one could do with some more. No, this one's really kind of finished. I should put this in the finished pile, because, I mean, yeah, I could keep going, but why? I'm done with that. Finished. Put that in a different pile. Oh yeah, this one's the one that's not finished. I think I'm going to start using this as a paint wipe-off book. Another one of these, and it's got some scrapbook paper or painted paper scraps and pieces in it. And I bought a whole lot of washi tape that one time and I stuck the labels in there. You know, just because. Yeah. Bits and pieces and all kinds of weird randomness. So I think I just need to add some more paint, you know, clean off some brushes, and then this one will be fabulous too. So this one is still a work in progress. And then, of course, the En Masse collection journal that I'll be working on. Oh, I do have another paint book. This is another one that I use to clean my brushes off. And it is almost done, but I was flipping through it and I saw a couple of pages that were naked. And this one I have to be careful because the book pages are old and they're brittle. See, look, I just completely forgot that page. You know, and that one's kind of sad. And look right there. I don't know how that happened. So yeah, I need to at least do those pages, and then I can call this one done. So I need to paint something so I can wipe my brush off in there. So that is it. Those are my journals for 2015, and I'm gonna just kind of put those to the back of the shelf and concentrate on these for 2016, and you know, whatever new ones happen to come up. So that's all. The end.